Hey everybody, it's Christine Bertram, and I'm back for part 2 of a swap card showcase. I kind of didn't realize how much time it was going to take to get through all of these cards, and it took a lot longer than I thought so far. We have an hour in, so if you guys missed it, part 1 is available. It looks just like this one, except for it says part 1, and then this one says part 2. And the first part, we did the customer swap, and we did the Winter Creative Escape cards. And now I have a couple other swap groups that I'm a part of, and I will be sharing those cards with you, and there are actually 2 boxes. So, as a preface to the last one, make sure you have your pen and paper and your phone ready in case you want to take screenshots or write any notes down as you're watching, so that you can know about, like, so what I said to people on the last one is, if you see a card that you like and you didn't get your picture in fast enough, what you could do is jot down the time of the video so that you can go back to the video very easily and catch that to take a screenshot. Hi, Linda Hall. The other thing I didn't mention on this, the first one, was that my cousin Kelly, who helps me, you guys who are newer to me may not know her very well, but if you've been watching me for a while, you know Kelly does help me with paper pumpkins. She helps me with my cover photo. She helps me with my photo watermarks. She's like my marketing assistant, right? Hi, Jeannie Parker. And she helps me throughout the Winter Creative Escape because she, which one is this? I just pulled it up. Okay, I just want to make sure I got the right one. She photographed everything from the escape. So all the swap cards that came in, and also all the displays. So when it came to the swap cards, what my envision or goal, or I should say vision, not envision, what my vision is every one of those swap cards was photographed, and she has them all for me. Hi, Marcia Long. Hi, Donna Grushke. It was fast. I ran to the post office and I got back and I ate something really quick and gave Tigger some love, checked the fire. It was like, let's get this done, because I have about an hour before Tyler gets here. So I thought, better sneak this in. Oh, the thumbs up. I forgot to hit the thumbs up on the last video. Hi, Sandy Wicklander. So one of the things I have in Facebook is I have a Facebook group called My VIPs, Cards by Christine VIPs. We do call out birthdays, and March, March, I can't call you right now, or I can't talk. I'll have to say, call you back later. I'll call you back. We started off doing more in the VIP group, and then Kelly has a lot on her plate. I grew so much that it was hard to manage a lot, right? It's hard to manage things, right? You know, growing pains, not bad things, all good things, you guys. Hi, Deb Norman. Hi, Becky Rohr. All good things, but there's things that you have to leave by the wayside a little bit, and there's things that we used to do a birthday post every day that there was a birthday for somebody, and it got to be like 30, it was a lot of posts, and so what we did is we started doing it monthly, and one of my visions, hi, Debbie, is it Boyko? B-O-I-K-O? Boyko? Nice to meet you. So one of the things that I have had in my head is all these swap cards that Kelly takes photographs for me of. I'm going to start sharing them in the VIP group as a special thank you for my VIPs. And to get in the VIP group, you place orders with me. Product, right? So if somebody takes classes with me, it's not the same thing. I've always used it as an incentive if you buy products from me. Now, if you do take a class with me that is a product-based class, I do count that because you're, in essence, buying product indirectly through the class. So if you take Stamp-A-Stack with me, or Ink, Paper, Scissors, or my game nights, those would be considered getting product from me indirectly through a class. And then if you straight out place orders with me, so like Debbie Gast is brand new to me, like in the last 3 days, she placed an order. I would make sure, see if she's on Facebook, first of all. And then if she is, become Facebook friends, and then I can invite her to the VIP group. And hi, Jean Maxwell. Hi, Stacy Ray. Hi, Susan Bellamy. And so then what I'm planning to do with all these cards that I just showed you, there's 3 boxes worth of cards. I want to start scheduling them to be published in my Boyko. I like it. Yay. Okay, I did it right. Like an OI together to me sounds like Boyko. So I want to start publishing those photographs of those cards in the VIP group. So then you don't have to worry about taking a screenshot if you're in that group with me. And it takes a little time, you guys. These are all my thoughts. It's written down as a to-do. So Kelly's got all the photographs. She's got to get them in a folder where I can have access to them, and then I can start scheduling them. I might schedule like 5 at a time. I might schedule 1 at a time, but over the next 2 months, I want to get them all out and scheduled in the VIP group. And I'm just going to call it out that these aren't my cards, right? These are other people's creations. You guys, that's what swapping is about. I never take credit for somebody else's work, but it's my private VIP group, and I can do with these swap cards what I want to. And so I don't call them out as my own. I call them out as who's, that this was, I'm going to say that they're a swap card that I received. I'm not going to go into putting who it's from, but that will help those people in that group get more ideas. And then you might see a card and be like, oh, that's a really pretty card. I want to make a card because of that. So that's my long-term vision with all these cards that you guys are going to be seeing. So, okay. So where do we start? I'm hoping I have some sort of order to my boxes of cards here. I'd like to keep them grouped together by the suite would be ideal for me first. So suites would be good if I could do it by that. And then I would say any oddball stamp sets would be next. So I'm scrolling through here really quick to see if they are somewhat in that kind of order or not. And let's see, that box looked pretty good. So let's look over here at this box. So you guys, again, if you're just joining, I did do a different class or a different swap card showcase earlier. It was about an hour ago, and you can always catch that replay. I'm just sorting here so that I didn't realize they were out of sorts here. So we got Regency Park together. Let's see here, Legendary Ride. So we're basically going to go through suites first, and this one can go over here. We'll go through suites first, and then we're going to go through the oddball stuff. Ginkgo, that looks good. And if I missed a card and it needs to get pulled in somewhere else, so be it. We will worry about that. And you know what I just realized? I have my team swap cards here too. That's why there's a little chunk here. So every new catalog, no, Jean Maxwell, I'm not creating albums. No, I will create one album and it will be called swap cards. I am not going to go through the work of creating albums for types of cards and genres or what catalog, maybe by catalog. So like I will create one album that is called Spring Mini Catalog / Sale-a-bration. That's it. And everything's going in that album. I am not, again, you guys, I hardly have time to take care of myself. And so when you say create albums to me, I'm like, oh, no more work, please. I don't mind sharing, but if it takes me extra, like more time that takes away from me personally, like you guys, like, cause I don't have personal time the way it is. So I don't mind sharing, but if it's crazy amount of time, I'm like, nope. But I will create one album in the VIP group and it'll be called By This Catalog. And from there, that's where you guys can find these cards in. So, but good idea. I will put one album for it. I won't just put them randomly in the news feed in there. I will put them in one album and post them. I will schedule the posts to that album, though, so that there's not like 100 cards all in there on one day. I want to feed you guys inspiration over the next 2 months is my goal. So, all right. You want a life, right, Stacey Ray? A girl can only dream, right? That she can have a life. Like, I long for the days of like just going in and watching a movie, like, and just vegging on the couch. And you know what? Having the ice cream and socks on, comfy socks on. And it's like, those days like don't happen, you guys. Not in my world anyways. I'm like from the time I get up to the time I go to bed is like a rat race in a good way. Like, I love what I do, you guys. I honestly wouldn't do this if I didn't love it. So don't get me wrong. I love it. I get a complete and total enjoyment and satisfaction out of what I do. But I dream of the time where I could, like, I used to read books. I used to do that. And now I'm totally engrossed in this. And I love it though, right? Otherwise I wouldn't do it. So don't get me wrong. I do thoroughly enjoy what I do, you guys. But, oh man, let's just start our swap card showcase. Yeah, I don't know if Jean Maxwell, you really like made me realize how much my heart started pounding when you asked me for that. Oh, I'm like, oh, I can't even I'll be honest, I've been intending to do that for the last 3 catalogs and I never find the extra 2 hours to go and schedule all those posts. I don't. So I've got, yeah. So anyways, I know that feeling, haven't stamped in a month. Both parents got the, oh no, Stacy, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, prayers and hugs and love to you and your family while they are going through this tough time. Not good, not good. All right, so the first one I have here is a suite, and it's, I'll bold the book so you guys can see in case anybody's new and not sure what's going on. I've got the spring mini catalog here. I know, Sandy Wicklander. I used to work full time and do all this. I don't know. I think I didn't sleep. Hi, Tanya Jackson. I literally think I went to bed at 3 a.m. and I got up at 8 a.m. and I worked and operated on 5 to 4 hours of sleep every night. And no, the good thing is I get about 8 hours of sleep and my body's conditioned back to getting more sleep. And so if I get like 5 hours, I am not good the next day now. But for 5 years or 4 years, I was ingrained to get like 5 hours of sleep on a weeknight, on the weeknight. Come Sunday, then I would sleep for 10 hours or 12 because my body was so tired. So, let's not go back to those days. So, Country Floral Suite is page 8. Yeah, it's been a year ago, February 7th, that I took my leave of absence. And it was March 7th that I went in and I was like, good. My boss is like, do you want to be done? I'm like, I do. I love what I do. So I took and I seized the opportunity. Okay, you guys, this is Country Floral Lane Suite. So this is what I'm talking about. The punch is currently out of stock until April-ish, I think. The stamps are still available. The burlap ribbon just came back in this past week. I believe everything else is good to go, though. I think right now it's just the punch that's out. So the stuff that you see on these next few cards is all from this suite of products. So this is the designer series paper. Whoa. This is from Lori Miller, made this card for us to look at. I'm Superwoman. I am Superwoman, hear me roar. So scallop contour dies. And what she did is she mixed up, like spliced the paper. And she put half with one color and half with the other color. There's a little vellum stylish shape. And another one back here. Now, I don't remember what stamp set that comes from, but I did put this in here because it shows off the designer series paper. And then she's got the sprinkles embossing folder in the background there. And on the inside, she's got, they look like 4th of July fireworks to me, is what that looks like. So I don't remember the name of the stamp set. I'm guessing that stamp set is in here. I just don't remember which one it is off the top of my head. Again, here is using, that's the paper. The designer series paper has that and it matches the punch, which is super cool. So this one opens up like this and it comes down like that. And again, you guys will notice that these insides should all about 99% be done because that is a rule we have in these groups. This is another pretty one here. This is from Deb Norman. She used the designer series paper and punched out the hearts, deckled rectangle in the background, stylish shapes here for the sentiments, like a double whammy here. I just wanted to say a little cute burlap bow and then painted texture on the top. And a little strip and Happy Valentine's Day on the inside. So very pretty. The mint with petal pink. Great color combination. You guys will recognize this one. This was my swap card, actually. So this was a class card, if you guys will remember. I reuse my Post-it notes. You guys might remember these from the Country Bouquet Suite class that we did the end of January. If you missed that class, you can always go back and catch the replay to watch how I put these and made these cards. And so cool. I used the cane weave embossing folder here. Same stylish shapes, dies right there. And a little faux bow on the side. And then this one's petal pink with the mint macaron with mossy meadow. Ha ha ha, I didn't even glue my inside in. There's my swap. They're like, you know what? Why not? Oh man, is my glue is gonna be, oh, there's a little left. You guys know I was struggling last night with the glue. So it's almost, yeah, that's enough. So I'm like, well, you know, let's get this glued in here because then it's done. All right, there, that's good. This one is no name. I'm trying to think here. Oh man. Well, this one's Deb Norman again. So this is Deb Norman's. She did the cane weave. So she stamped the sentiment first and then did the cane weave. That's how you can get your sentiment to look so good. If you had stamped that sentiment after you embossed, it would not look that good because you would have all those bumps. And so you got to stamp the sentiment first and then emboss, which is super cool. And then it says, I love you all. Look at the back. It's so cool to see that all embossed like that. Kind of is cool. All right. So that's Deb Norman. Now, I can't tell whose these are. I don't remember. And there's no names on them. So I can't give credit where credit is due, but I'd love to. So we've got that color combination. People must have loved putting that together. I sure did. They worked good. They went really nice together. There is a die here. It's the layering circles with the scallops and then the stylish shaped circle to give it that little, it looks like a bottle cap kind of look. And then stylish shapes here with some burlap. Here we've got, no, Deb, this is your card, isn't it? Deb, this isn't yours? Is that what you're saying, Deb? I know that like I'm already on to 2 cards after. Is this one not yours? Is that what you're saying? So if this isn't your card, I will take this off of here. But Kelly had put this on here thinking it was your card. So just confirm for me if the hearts with the red is not your card. Or were you thinking this one isn't your card? So there are 2 of them with your name on them. I don't know what you're referring to. So you guys, when you comment, and I've already gone on to like a minute later, I don't know what you're talking about sometimes. So you're going to have to like spell things out if you ask me things. This one's super cool though. A scallop contour. I think this is a Sandy, the last one. Mine is the last one in the pile. So yours was this one? Lori Miller's was the last one in the pile. So this one's yours, Deb, because that was the last one. I'm sorry, you guys. We're trying to figure things out. Deb, I just need you to tell me which one is yours. The red, the green, or the crumb cake one. All right, so I'm pretty sure that this one is Sandy Carlson, if I'm not mistaken. Scallop contour dies. That's a punch. And then the heart here. And then she's got 3 strips of designer series paper in the middle of that scallop contour. The mint one and the last one in the pile. That one. So these 2 are yours, Deb? Okay, if that's the case, if you want to just say yes, that it's those 2, then we can easily do that. Okay, if that's the case, then we don't know whose that one is. Okay, it doesn't matter, you guys. I'm glad that I've got yours right, though. Like, it matters, but I'm good, you guys. I'm just telling you these aren't my cards. They're somebody else's. Okay, so that was really pretty. I liked how the designer series paper came down there. And so it's super cool, too. So this is that whole split card where it's like you cut right down the middle here for about 1.5 inches, and then you just fold back. Then you can see the designer series paper on both sides. So that one's super cool, and it's got a little bit of designer paper on the inside. All right. The collar fold. So you're saying these 3 are yours, Deb? I'm not going to worry about it right now. I can work that out with you later. We're going to keep going. All right, so that was the suite. So the next one that's listed in here is Fancy Flora. Fancy Flora is on page 14 to 15, and it is a super suite, meaning there's 2 bundles. There's the pool party gross green ribbon, some gems, some shimmer paper, and the 6x6 designer series paper. All right, so super cool cards that I have here for you as well. This one is awesome. It's Carissa's. It is a card in a card, basically. So you've got that little tucked corner flap here, and then this opens up, and we've got a little flower on the inside. So that's the die set that is over here. That's where that comes from. And then she pulled in the cane weave embossing folder over here, and that just tucks really nicely into the little pocket like that. All right, so that's Carissa's. This one is from Sarah Simon. I like that. It looks like a little envelope. Like that opens like that, and that opens like that. So super cool. What she did is all one piece of paper. So what she did is she scored it like that, like the middles, and then she cut at a diagonal there, and cut at a diagonal. Now for me that seems difficult. What I would have done is taken 2 halves and then just glued them together, but then you'd end up with an extra panel back in the back side here. But either way, it looks super cool. I like that, because you could also make it go this way as well. All right, so there's that. This one is Sarah Simon. Oh, I love this one too. There's like a little bit of a pop-up here, and so this flap gets tucked in here to hold it shut. I see a gem right here. So I wonder if that might go We're gonna put it right there. Okay. All right, so a little bit of a designer series paper flap folding in there. And then this goes like that. Super cool. You guys are gonna see this layout next week. I totally cased this card for the ink, paper, scissors that we're doing with the Bee Happy, the Queen Bee. Super cool. Okay, this one is also from Sarah Simon. She colored the pool party ribbon here. She colored it like Orchid Oasis, it looked like. She embossed the shimmer paper with the painted texture embossing folder. Super cool. Like, you can change ribbons like that, light ribbon like that, you guys. You can color it and it gives it a whole different look. Super cool. And then we've got a strip on the inside and some flowers. And then this one is from Lori Krause. She went with the soft suede, because that designer series paper has a whole palette of different colors of yellows and greens and purples and blues and reds, oh my. And so she went with the greens and the soft suede here. And then she added the burlap ribbon to it and went with a vanilla look instead of a white. So this is that die in action, in case you guys are wondering. That die is this one right here. And it's so pretty. We did use it on the class card. So this Fancy Flora was the featured suite for the month of February. And she added soft succulent, some of the green shimmer paper is really cool. She has the Fancy Flora designer paper underneath. And then it's a hot dog style. So then it opens like that. So here's a good trick if you guys don't like to write in cards. Put your sentiment down lower and put a bigger strip of paper. And now you only have to sign your name. This one is from Miss Carissa Alberts. And, oh, I thought it was going to flip up here, but it doesn't. It opens like that. She also used the cane weave embossing folder here. She put some of the flowers on the tailor-made tags. That die right there is from the Queen Bee die set. Added a little ribbon at the top and some gems. Okay, I love this color combination. So cool. Definitely love that one. All right, so that's what I believe I have for the Fancy Flora suite. Okay, then it looks like I have Delicate Desert next in the box, and that's on pages 42 through 44. So that's this suite. The last I saw that this bundle is on low inventory. As of yesterday, it said low inventory. It could still be there. It might go on out of stock. So you could check if you were interested. There's the little gold faceted adhesive backed sequins. This pale papaya ribbon's in here. That's where the dry brush is. And then the Delicate Deserts designer series paper. All right, so this one comes to us from Lori Krause. She's got the dry brush background. And then she's got that stamp set. That, silhouettes, I think. I don't even know really. Let me just see here. Something with silhouettes, I think. I think it's in the back of the book here. I just want to see if that's really what it is. That. Yes, it is. Okay, it's called Picturesque. Okay, so the stamp set's called Picturesque. And it's got, that's the stamp. She stamped it twice. For like one strength, second strength, and then she used the top. She didn't put this on it. She did this at the top and created a scenery. Like it's like you're on the top of a mountain looking down is what it looks like. It has the little birds in there as well. So she went and brought that stamp set in. Perfect. Difficult roads bring you to beautiful destinations. Love knows no boundaries. Very pretty. Cool. All right. So I have that in with this one. This one you guys might recognize. This was my card. See, it's it was the mystery card layout from December, and it became the Ink, Paper, Scissors Delicate Desert. So these two cards you guys would remember if you watched my Ink, Paper, Scissors with Delicate Desert. These were my two cards. So that's a little bit of everything. I added on the natural finish ribbon and then the pale papaya over there. This one is, I believe, Carissa's. Nope, it's Judy Garza's. I love it. Here's the letters, you guys. Those are dies in the mini catalog. Those are the alphabet dies. I feel like I lost an embellishment around. Maybe there should be one there. I'm not sure. And unless it looks like a picture being hung up by a nail on the wall. That could be. And then she's got a good use of the soft succulent mixed with evening evergreen and those little succulents in the bottom corner. So that's Judy Garza. This one is Judy Garza as well. Let the fun begin. She embossed that in copper. There's that stamp in here. There's two stamps that are long, skinny, and here's a use for them. Put them diagonal on the edge like that. Little designer paper coming out, and she's got the little gem sequins on the side there. This one is Miss Kathy Miller. Pale papaya with calypso coral, vanilla is what I really call it. You are what sunshine feels like. So that's what the frame looks like. You guys saw the frame here too. There was a card I showed you earlier where they didn't cut the middle out and they just had it solid. That's a super cool look for it too. This one is, hi Sherry Stewart. Yeah, those letters are awesome. This is Kathy Miller as well. So I think it's that timber embossing folder in the background. There you go. And then she's got the green flames. You guys, I know they're not flames, but they look like flames to me. I've been watching the fire for the last 3 days, so they look like flames coming up. Sending warm rays your way. That's from the Sending Smiles dies. And then she's got the festive pearls, because you guys, the festive pearls carried over. And then we've got a little succulent, or the big succulent on the inside. I see a little goo ball. I got it. And then this one is from Kathy Miller. There's that little Aztec-y thing down here. Let the fun begin in a linen thread bow. And those are the gems that are actually part of Fancy Flora. The gems from Fancy Flora actually went really well with this suite. They really paired up nicely. And then a little strip on the bottom. This one is from Kathy Miller as well. The metal plate embossing folder. And then stitched shapes is the square back here. And just a regular half-inch strip here. And so pretty. Okay. Well, that's what I have for you guys from this suite. Hi, Holly Pablo. All right. The next one that it looks like I have is By the Bay. Thanks, Sherry Stewart. By the Bay is on page 22 to 23. So let's go back here. So that one has a stamp set and dies. Guys, unfortunately, I get it. The dies are out of stock. Okay, they just went out like in the last week, I think last week, Friday maybe. Stamp sets are still available. I think everything else is still available. And I know somebody said to me that they were sad because they were going to buy this bundle as their RSVP for my class next month to get in on the bundle promotion. Well, I felt bad, but I also don't feel bad because I published my schedule. And on January 5th, anybody was available to purchase this bundle as their RSVP by, so when I run the suite promotion, you can buy that bundle at any point and get that class for free, even if it's like January and a March class, or like, for example, the Legendary Ride. It's the only exception I make to when you order. Like if you order and it's over $45 and you use my current host code, you get to pick a class this month or next month or a past class that's still available. But when it's the promotional class where I picked Seaside Bay as the class for March, and I picked Legendary Ride for April, the reason that I make that you can buy that bundle in January right off the bat and it count for a class in April is because for this exact reason. Because now that class is coming, I don't want you to be like trying to order it and it's out of stock. And now that's what's going to happen. So, but I mean, I did have already 5 people that bought it ahead of time. So like 5 people took advantage of the promotion. So that's why I have that stipulation in there for my featured promo class, is that you could order as soon as the catalog comes out and say, I'm ordering this bundle for this class, and it could be like 3 months out. And so that's why I have that. So, but yeah, sad though that did go out. And I think the date on it is the end of March, if I saw that correctly. So here we have a thank you for everything. This is from Sarah Simon. So cool. And it opens this way and then it opens that way. So a little bit of a fold. And she's got, Sherry Stewart got her package today. Yay. Awesome. It's got that piece of designer series paper in the back. So, and then she's got the pearl in the middle. It's so cool. And then this one is from Lori Krause. You guys, I did a Tip Tuesday on a ribbon like a year or two ago. All the different ways you could use ribbon. And I never even thought to do ribbon like that. And Lori Krause does that a lot. And I'm so excited because I totally cased that for the class that's coming up. I'm grabbing the card right now so you guys can see it. And you can see what I'm talking about. It's over here. So here's my card. This is what we're making for class next month. But you can see how I cased the ribbon. Isn't that cool? I cased that ribbon. And then in my guy here, there's a little pearl in the middle too. So you guys, I'm going to be doing the showcase video on Monday is my plan, because it's the 27th and I want to do it right before the end of the month. So you guys can see what's coming up. Unless I have the option to do it on Sunday. I'll have to see what Tyler's schedule is like. But if Tyler's doing things, then I'll be able to potentially do the showcase video. So this one is, again, Lori Krause. And then she's got, the fish. So she's got the fish swimming here. And then she's got the big part of it up there. Just a little reminder that you are loved. This one is from Jeanette Swain. She's got this bird stamped. And then she's got it sitting on the beach with some designer series paper background that looks kind of beach themed. Again, she stamped her sentiment before she embossed the paper with the Time Worn Type embossing folder, and then added some balmy blue ribbon from the suite, and a little strip on the inside. This one is from Sarah Simon, and she got the little pearl on the inside. So cool. You are a pearl, rare and precious. She made a cute little bow at the top here, and that seashells embossing folder was used in the back. So cool. This one is from Jeanette Swain as well, and she's got a little pearl here. I didn't figure out what the pearl is made of. It looks like a designer series paper, and then she added some sort of shininess to it, like clear embossing powder, because it is definitely shiny. And then she's got 2 slips of designer series paper. One thing I'm going to call out here, you guys, not a fault of hers, but one of the things that I want to teach you with ribbon is that when you can see through it, it's not cool to like not have your paper meet like that, because you can see the gap in the paper. So 2 things that you can do. One is either have your paper come and meet in the middle so you don't see the gap there, or you guys know I teach about sacrificial lambs, putting a piece of a strip of paper underneath here that is white or light blue, like balmy blue would be super cool. And then you wouldn't see the seam in the middle like that. Now, it could be that she did it intentionally too, that she wanted you to see the line of navy through the middle. But my guess is this is 1.5. My guess is she wanted 1.5 and 1.5, which makes for great sizing for on a 6x6 piece of paper. Hi, Becky Schlossnagel. So just some thoughts about, like, because that balmy blue ribbon, it's pretty see-through. You can definitely see through it. And so you can just know that unless you would have done a double line of it would have helped too. I like how she has, this is Lori Krause, has the ribbon folded in half and coming out the tag on the side like that. Super cool. And this bird is the designer series paper. And on that same paper, there's a little crab Louie. So very cool. So you got the crab in there. This one is, I'm not sure. There's some pearlescent paper that's cut out with some stylish shaped circles. And a little shell is cut out of the designer series paper. Got the crab Louie and the bird on there. 4 strips of designer series paper across the back. Super cool. Oh my goodness. She used a whole, that's pearlescent paper, you guys. Super cool. Thank you for everything. And then this one is Lori Krause, Heartfelt Sympathy. She took the designer series paper and stamped some shells on there. And then what she did is she cut the bow here. She cut the ends of the tails at like a banner. It doesn't fray, so that's really cool about that ribbon. Very pretty sympathy card. Okay. That's what I have for you of the Seaside Bay. And the next thing in here, I don't have a lot of Playing in the Rain. I wonder if I have some elsewhere. There's really not a lot. There should be some more. What more? Where are the rest of them? Well, maybe we'll come across them later. All right. This one's Playing in the Rain, 50 to 51. These dies are currently out as well, you guys. This is ink, paper, scissors for the month of April. They will be back by the end of March, though. So that's perfect in case you still want to get them. These little loose flowers are supposed to be back, I think in 2 weeks, within 2 weeks. And here's where the sprinkles, where the raindrops embossing folder is, and then the paper is specialty paper. And this one is from Wendy Lee. She's got the white crinkle ribbon on here. So this is the designer series paper here. Something's moving. Oh, hang on. What's happening? Hang on. It's just not glued. Hang on. This is, oh, that's cool. With your paper pumpkin stuff. Linda Hall, what are the papers on the back of the cards? They are, these papers on the back are the people who made the cards. And then Sherry Stewart with your paper pumpkin stuff. I'm not sure what that means. What are the papers on the back? Okay, so Linda Hall, these are people's, so when people do swap cards, I love it when they use Post-it notes because they stick to the card. If somebody doesn't use a Post-it note, it gets lost. Honestly, it's really hard to keep. So when somebody puts like a business card here, Kelly goes through and she uses washi tape to put this on so that it doesn't wreck the card, because sometimes if you use tape, it rips the card. So I absolutely love it when people use Post-it notes because they just stick to the card and it's not extra work. But that's what that is. I'm trying to figure this out. So there's a slice right here in the designer series paper. It's cut from about 3/4 of an inch in here to down here. And this slips in here like that. And then that does go like that. Now this though, it's cut at a diagonal there. And then there's a little square on the back was stitched with whimsy here. Oh, that Create is Sarah Simon's logo. So Linda Hall, people get their own logos made or they got their own Post-it notes made. So Sarah Simon had Post-it notes made with her logo, her hand stamp for you by Sarah Simon, so she doesn't have to stamp anything. She had these made at Vistaprint or something like that. I have a stamp with my information on it, and my dad actually, probably against his will, he stamps this for me on a Post-it note, right? So that, and like Carissa had a stamp made that says handmade by Carissa, Stampin' Up, and she's got her little puffer dragon here. So that's what that is. You guys, I'm still like in awe with this. I'm trying to figure out what happened here. That it's cool, but I don't, so it's cut at a diagonal though, you guys. Like, do you see here or what I'm looking at? It's like what? I guess that's what you have to do to be able to have this go in here like that. Okay. It's a cool concept. Okay. So that's Wendy Lee stumping my brain right there. All right. This one is, so Sherry Stewart, the rain or shine cards with paper pumpkin stuff, possibly because it coordinates. Yes, it definitely does. So the paper pumpkin for the month of March coordinates with the rain or shine. They did publish that. And the dies that they came out with that are gone, you guys, this is the only one I have and I'm saving it for myself. They're called Sunshine and Smiles. And these dies match the stamps that are in this month's paper pumpkin. And there's a little frog and a little flower. And so Kelly is going to be doing paper pumpkin with you guys on Monday night. And so I'm hoping she ties in the sweet with it because they do coordinate. It's a bookmarker, I believe, for a smaller card. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, this one is from Sandra Hernandez. And she stapled the ribbon onto the tag. The tag is a 2-tagger. Look at this. It's got the vellum, and then it's got the blue underneath, and then the tag on the top is not glued down or adhered down, but it does tuck itself underneath the clouds, which is super cool. It fits on the corner of your page. Hi, Penny Powell. Well, there you go. So you're giving somebody a bookmarker at the same time that you are, okay, so it's a bookmark for on your page. I love it. Okay, for those that want, okay, I like it. That's cool. Okay, go Wendy Lee. See? You can tell I didn't even know that. All right. So again, that one was Sandra Hernandez with this pretty card. This one is from Sandra Hernandez as well. It says, rainy days are better with you. Mango Melody, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Melody, Flirty Flamingo. And she stamped some of the raindrops in the top. And I see a little glue ball. Again, I'm going to get it off right away. Little raindrops right there. This one is from Wendy Lee. You guys, look, it's a bookmark. Oh, she's so creative. I love it. Okay, she colored the white crinkle ribbon with blue, and she die cut 2 tags. She embossed the back one with the sprinkles or raindrops, and then she made a tag on this one. You guys, look at this. She used that cloud from the basic border dies, I think, and she put the raindrops in the back, and she stamped umbrellas on here, and she made a cute little pocket for her bookmark. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Okay, so these were Wendy's creative, clever ideas. I love that a lot. Okay, super cool beans and bagels. Okay, so rain or shine, we talked about that. Next, we did By the Bay. Okay. What else is in here? So these are all sale-a-bration. So I'm going to set these over here for sale-a-bration. I believe that this is all Enjoy the Journey. So let's grab those. Enjoy the Journey is on page 58 to 59. All right. That's what it looks for the suite. This designer series paper is free with a $50 purchase at the moment during sale-a-bration. We've got the 3 twine combo pack, these icons that are in here, and a bundle. So that's what we're working with here. And so I've got some swap cards to share from Wendy Cranford. Shared this one with us. She stamped those flowers and then colored them all. Love it. She put a little piece of, it looks like garden green in the background, and then a little tailor-made tag die. I'm so inspired by your courage. She rolled the corners of the designer paper and she frayed the edges a little bit. Super cool. This largest, oh, and then we got a little grass on the inside. The largest one here is die cut with the stitch rectangles. This one is Jeanette Swain. Little icon on here. Some stylish shapes with some twine, and she also cut. So she stamped, colored, and then cut the flowers out. And then she's got her inside. Oh, look at this one. This is from Wendy Cranford. A purple tent, you guys. I love it. It's a purple tent just for me. And some of the gems. That's the designer series paper from this set. You belong among the stars. So cool. And then, oh man, I got to talk to her. That's supposed to have an inside. So have you been seeing so far that every card has had a mat in it? So I'll have to make a mental note. It's a reminder, we got to have insides in. All right. This one is from Jeanette Swain. And she's got, this is what the silhouettes look like with the die cut man here. She has the section of the mountain where it was pink and orange, and then another half had a different color. So she's got some clouds. The clouds also come from this die set. I'm inspired by your courage. And then the guys on the inside as well. This one is from Jeanette Swain as well. And she's got a purple tent again. Love it. Little icon in here, the little twine at the top. This moment is the start of something great. She's got the trees stamped on the inside. Wishing you joy in this next adventure. And that's the bicycler. That's the die that's in there. This one is from Jeanette Swain as well. She's got the bicycle guy in there. Or girl. I guess it could be whatever you want. This one's Jeanette Swain as well. Look at the Purplicious card. She's got the lantern and it's like illuminating light all over. She's got the moon at the top. Very cool. And the backpacker looking out into the stars. Oh, look at that. It's so cool. So that's the die here with the hill and the backpacker standing at the top of the hill. So cool. And then here's another one. And this one is Jeanette Swain. They're similar cards, but the backgrounds are different because it depends on designer series paper that you get. So the moon's from the set. This is a different section of, or a different sheet of designer series paper. So Linda Hall, you're asking if are the flowers on the first 2 cards of this bundle? Yeah, they're right here. So I believe the first 2 cards that you saw, these 2 cards right here, were right there. So there's stamps and there's dies that go with them. So hopefully that inspired you. I think that this is the least loved in terms of and purchases of Greatest Journey. I think it's the least amount of like my customers that have bought in this. Like out of all the suites, I'd have to say this is like the lowest purchased one, I would guess. I lost that. That goes right there, I think. All right, so Regency Park, you guys, is my favorite suite out of this whole catalog. I loved making the cards for ink, paper, scissors this past weekend. This one is also a super suite or a mega suite because it has a bundle with a punch and a bundle with dies. The cane weave embossing folder comes in here. The milky dots are so cool. The ribbon is so pretty. This is where the textured paper comes in. And then the paper is so versatile. So I have here, that little acorn just does not want to, I heard it fall off, but now I don't know. Oh, there it is. Tyler gave it the acorn. All right, so this one is from Lori Krause, using Petal Pink with the Night of Navy. Super cool. All the wonderful things you do. Thank you. That die is so amazing. It's a frame of flowers, and then it's got the nestled hexagon that fits right in the middle of it. And then this one is from Carissa Alberts, and she's got that frame is right here. So that is the same frame. And then there's a floral frame that's smaller than this floral frame. So I think I might have said that wrong. This tag, or whatever you want to call this hexagon tag, is this blue, but it's also the white here. And then they have a outline or detail floral frame in 2 sizes. And she embossed the background here with cane weave and added milky dots. And then this one, it's got a flower in the inside flower. This is Carissa as well. She has the basic border dies along the bottom here to create that edge. Some of the textured and blue and white papers to create flowers. And there's that small frame again. And she's got those flowers on the inside. This is Carissa again. And she's got that textured paper here, and it's die cut with around the bend. Has a flowing frame, or not a flowing frame, but a flowing die with scallops, and so that's along the bottom. And she's got a double matting here of some circles, and then the Petal Park stamps and punch there used. And oh, it's a hot dog style. This is Carissa as well, and that one opens up like this. And she's got the green designer series paper mixed in here, and there's that tag again, or like the hexagon tag with the cane weave in the background here. Okay, this one's super cool. It's one of these guys. We did that one with the fitting florets. So cool. Also, lights aglow. Hi, Debbie Gass. The suite is next on my list. So there you go. All right, so there's that one. So cool. This one is using the cane weave in the background here, and then that textured paper there. And she's got some flowers added to the side here, and then she's stamped right on that big frame. Add some ribbon. Oh, this is Lori Krause. Ha ha ha. So there's that. I think the last one was Carissa, though. Yes, the last one was Carissa. This one, you guys, is Lori Krause. Okay, and then this is Carissa's as well. That's that style where it flips up and it comes out like that. So super cool. We've got some designer series paper, and then that's Petal Park, and then some milky dots on here. So that's what we have for you guys for Regency Park Suite. I have 2 oddball cards here. I can't wait to show this one to you guys. You've probably been seeing it in the box. So Tyler gave it the acorn, which is it's a good grading. Doesn't this card just make you feel like Johnny Depp or Orlando Bloom is gonna like jump off the Black Pearl and he's gonna like give you a kiss or something? Carissa showed me this card and I absolutely went ape for it. I'm like, oh my goodness. So she made a card for Tyler, and it's up in our kitchen window, actually. It is so cool, like amazing. So this is a set that's in the catalog. It's called On the Ocean. And that one, I gotta go to show you guys the actual, so page 70. So if like Pirates of the Caribbean is not your cup of tea and you're not into the whole pirate theme, I get why you probably wouldn't like this. I get it completely. But if you got into the Pirates of the Caribbean, or if your grandkids, or if your children did, and you made them a card like this, they would go ham for it, you guys. Oh my gosh. So like the whole ship, so she didn't really use any of the stamps. She used the die cuts. And she die cut those pieces out of black. And then she painted texture, embossed the top ones like the sails, and then she took white ink and sponged ink over them. The gray flag here, she, this is the stripes embossing folder is on the bottom section here. I think it's gray paper, if I'm not mistaken. It's basic gray paper. She made a mask to make the moon, and then she added color. So she's so cool. She's so creative, you guys. I just like this. I could sit and stare at this card forever because I loved the Pirates of the Caribbean movies a lot. And so I saw that and she's like, do you think people are gonna like it? I'm like, I don't care what other people think. I love it. And so this one's also Carissa's, you guys. This is from Pinning Florets. And so that was that evergreen checked ribbon. Hi, Debbie Schultz. That checked a little cute bow on here, and she's got, it looks, to me, this looks kind of Christmas-esque because of the colors. So, all right. Okay, so you guys, we made it through that box. We got one more box here. So I think we're moving on to Legendary Ride, which is next. That's this chunk. All right, so Legendary Ride is towards the end of the book. So Ready to Ride, page 69. Oh, look at that, it's right here. So this one has, for our Harley Davidson lovers, you guys, we have here Legendary Ride with some adhesive back studs, the metal plate embossing folder. That's my favorite embossing folder. Well, I like the cane weave too, but the metal plate is cool. The designer paper. You guys, this is the featured suite class for the month of April. So if you get that bundle anytime between now and the time class, there's like an RSVP by date, you would get a promotional half pack of the paper from me as a thank you. And we have here, this one is from Tammy Sokolik. Oh, look at that. It goes like, oh, wow. Look at that, you guys. Designer series paper on the inside, and it goes like that. Cool. She's got the flames coming off the back. She's got the studs coming out here, and she's got the bike. She Harleyized it. I love it. Ride on. It's your birthday. So cool. Good job, Tammy. This one for our pink bike lovers. This is from Tammy Sokolik as well. Oh, Stella. That bike is so Stella, it's crazy. Like the black back here. So cool. So when you use that metal plate on there, doesn't that look so cool? It reminds me of a toolbox, you guys. It's so cool. Look at that pink bike. I love it. And then she's got some smoky slate paper on the inside. Good job, Tammy. She used the stud for the headlight right here, and she put the circles for on the wheels. So cool. Awesome, awesome. This one is Jay Shante. So she had this one. She got a stitched, oh, she did the frame. This is that fabulous frames right here. And then she's got the metal plate background and then a stylish shapes here and then some studs coming out. And this is from the designer series paper. She cut that and put that on the card. And then this one is from Jay Shante as well. And she's got it opens this way. And then, it's like the card we just looked at that Krista did, and then it's for Regency Park, but now it's in a horizontal frame of mind, like this, like that. Super cool. All right, so that is Jay. This one also is Jay Shante. She's got it at a diagonal with that metal plate background and that map paper or the road paper back there. Oh, she did a little sailor's knot over here. Cool, cool. And then the studs on the side here. And that's Jay's. This one is Jay as well. So she went for a different color combination here. So Starry Night mixed in with some of the paper. She went, and that layering vellum is back here and some stylish shapes and then some layering circles. Dad, you're the coolest. Looks like ice flames coming out. And then this one is Jay as well. So this is fancy Flora designer series paper. She cut the bike parts out of that and some silver foil. The vellum layering designs designer series paper back here. You guys, that's the one of the silver foils. It's the purpley looking one as the background with the metal plate embossing folder. Some mesh ribbon. It's like a very girly Harley card-ish, right? It's so cool with the pink and the black and then the purplies on here. So cool. So you are legendary. And then this is from Jay Shante as well. We've got some flames coming out the corner, the metal plate right there. So oh, so pretty, so pretty. All right. I know there's, okay, that's the other swap. So let's put these over here. All right. I think that the rest of these are not, well, they're not sweet related. So I'm just going to start pulling these out one by one and showing them to you. I did want to take this opportunity to remind you guys too, like, so this is a sweet promo class. It's available. If you place an order to get this bundle, you get a half a pack of this paper as your RSVP, with your RSVP. So you buy the bundle as your RSVP for class. The promotion is you get a half a pack of paper. And so if anybody wants to order that anytime, it can't be used for another order, but that's what you could use. You have to use my current host code. So the only way you get free classes from me is by using my current host code. My current host code is here, but it's on my website too. You always can find the current website. If you place an order and the order is over $150 and you choose not to put my host code, you will get the host rewards from Stampin' Up, but then you're technically not eligible to get classes from me because you didn't use the host code. I do make an exception that if you do place an order that's over $150, as a thank you, I do let you pick out one class. Whereas people who want to use the host code to get multiple classes, if they pick out, let's say, $55 worth of product, and then they pick out $55 worth of product, and then they pick out $55 worth of product, and they put all that together on one order, and they still use my host code, I allow them to pick 3 classes because they have items that can go for each of the classes. If that person doesn't use the host code and they get the host rewards, I allow 1 class. So I get that question quite often when people are new to me, that they're like, well, how can I do this? And I want to save a little shipping, because if you put a $50 order in, you're paying $8 for shipping, $7.95, right? If you put another $50 order in, you're paying, let's say, $8 for shipping. That's $16 for shipping. And you know, you guys, we all hate shipping, right? Had you put that order together as 2 orders on 1 order, it would be 11%, right? And you would have saved $5-ish of shipping. And I'm cool with that, as long as I can say that you had these items go to this order and these items go to this order, because you can't bank items. So like, it's a $60 item and you have a $40 item. Like the $60 item goes for this one, the 40 goes to this one, but now you don't have a class for this one. Like, you'd have to order something else to make this one go over 45. So I get that question a lot, and I just was thinking about it because we were just talking about the promo. So I thought I'd kind of tell everybody and remind everybody, it's your choice. If you want to not use my host code and get the $15 of host rewards, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I really appreciate you picking me as your demonstrator, and I'd still let you pick a class, just not 3 classes or 4 classes, right? So this one is from Miss Tammy Sikolik, and you guys, I don't know the names of these single stamp sets very well. They're in the catalog. There's the girl with the, she's going and she's plant shopping. So a very cool card. So this is from Tammy. Hope you're surrounded by friends on your birthday. And it looks like the plants are her friends on her birthday. All right, so that's Tammy Sikolik with that set. I honestly can't remember. This one, I know that this is the Nested Friends, the stamp set dies. Thanks for sharing on Facebook, Cindy Runtree. I appreciate it. This is Always Thinking of You. So Nested Friends. I believe those clouds come from the Enjoy the Journey. This one is Taco Fiesta. Wait, this one is from Jeanette Swain. Just to kind of call that out there. That was Jeanette Swain. This one is from Sarah Simon. Holy guacamole. It's your birthday. This makes me hungry for guacamole and chips, you guys. And it says happy birthday on the inside. This one is the Sarah Simon. It's that St. Patrick's Day set. Now the stamp set's available, but the punch is gone for good. So you can still get the stamp set. You could always fussy cut your shamrock out. And it says sending luck and love. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is Jeanette Swain with a sea turtle. You matter to so many. And then we got a little strip of paper on the inside. So that is the layering diorama dies. Hi, Julie Hilsman. This is from Sandy Carlson. I just can't tell you what a gift it is to call you my friend on watercolor paper. So she must have used stays on to stamp it, and then she watercolored the rainbow, it would be my guess. Some in color dots and some woven metallic ribbon. And then she's got some grass and a sun on the inside. This way, you guys might recognize this. This is mine. And it was our January monthly class. Love You Lots, I think is the name of the bundle. And that's where the stamp set comes from. And the heart. And then this is from Hues of Happiness. This notebook edging. So cool. Got the metal plate on the background here. And then happy birthday. Here's our Ginkgo Balboa. This one is from Sandy Carlson with Sympathy. That die comes from the Ginkgo Balboa. So does the sentiment. She's got that stamped in the corner and some blending brush done. A deckled rectangle on the inside. And then a Ginkgo Balboa. This one is from Lori Krause. The Beautiful Thistle. Some organdy ribbon and then some of the metallic woven ribbon. Fancy Flora Designer Series paper here. Orchid Oasis is the color. And thanks for being a wonderful example to me. There's something beautiful in every day. Love it. This one is from Sarah Simon. The two-tone Flora die. It's like it's solid here and then it goes detailed. And she's got the pool party ribbon. She embossed the saying in white. And that all this comes from the two-tone Flora. That's sweet. And then happy birthday on the inside. This one's mine as well, you guys. You might recognize it from the monthly class in February. And it is an easel card. So that pops up like that. And it says, may the good you do come back to you. Thank you. And it's the Dainty Delight Designer Series paper. This one is from Miss Kathy Miller. Marigold Moments. You have a heart of gold. And then she's got that die is from Scallop Contours. And then she's got the designer paper over there. Isn't that so cool to have that look? I love it. Little mesh ribbon. This one is from Jennifer Morrill, Hampshire. And she's got soft suede with So Saffron. It says, thinking of you with comfort and love. I don't remember the name of that stamp set off the top of my head. This one is from Carissa, I think. Yep, Carissa. You guys, I think of this one as the mystery card night from December fold. I just love it. So if you missed that, go back to the mystery card night in December and you can do that, play along with that one. So that's the layout for that. That's Dainty Delight. This one is Judy Garza. Oh, the little dragonfly trinkets are so cute, you guys. I haven't used them yet in a class. The tailor-made tags, and here's the Dainty Delight Designer Series paper in the back, and then the stamp, and she colored that all in. And a little strip on the inside. This was from Lori Krause. Oh, I love it. I thought it was more trick, but it's not. It opens like that. This is a fun fold too, you guys. I like this a lot. And when you set it down, you've got the margin of the dark green around the edges. So it opens like that. So cool. Okay, Dainty Delight is on here. That hello, I think, is from Fragrant Flowers. This one is from Kathleen Anderson. Oh, I got it upside down. I think I said it wrong too, because Kathleen Anderson's watching. This is Catherine Anderson. This is Catherine Anderson. Kathleen might be watching yet. So that's why I said Kathleen. It's Catherine Anderson. And it says, sending happy thoughts, which is from, this is designer series, sale-a-bration, wow, beautifully happy. And this flips up and that flips down. So beautifully happy, that's the brick and mortar embossing folder. The paper, I can't tell you where that paper comes from. I don't recognize it off the top of my head. Like I don't remember what pack it's from. But this is another beautifully happy. Super cool, scallop contour. This is Sarah Simon with the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. This one is from Jay Shante, beautifully happy as well with the Dainty Delight paper behind here. Did a yellow flower. And then this one is Jeanette Swain, beautifully happy with purple and yellow. Look at all the different color combinations, you guys, with that stamp set. Oh man, and there's one more even here. Look at this. Look at all these beautifully happy cards from that one detail flower. So that is the $100 set. So if you spend $100, you get beautifully happy as your free choice. It could be a free choice for you. And there's that. So that one was Jeanette Swain. The last one was this. Jennifer Morrill, Hampshire. Oh, interesting. Okay. I was like, how does this open? So there's a cut right here. So when you open it this way, and then you open it that way, you've got you don't know that. There's 2 of those when you start, but that goes there. Then she's got those other flowers around. And then that. I love this layout. Oh man, do you guys see a mystery card layout in your future? You might see this one soon. I like this a lot. Okay, that's a good mystery card layout. Okay, you guys won't be surprised when you see that next. All right, then we've got the Easter Bunny set, the 2 bunnies that are in that one. This one has the punch, that one's fussy cut. The nest is from the Nested Friends. And then the little strip of the blue paper. This is Judy Garza. Love Cats is Miss Wendy Lee. Look at that. She's got the animal print designer paper. That's the first time out of all this stuff that I saw the animal print in use, I think. And she's got the gold milky dots, and then she's got that cat hanging onto a heart. And then some pretties on the inside. This is Sweet Citrus, Wendy Cranford. She's got the black and white gingham. And she's got some lemons and oranges, it looks like. Sending you a big squeeze. Have a zesty birthday. And then this is the Silly Goose. Thanks. And then that is Wendy Cranford as well. Some of the Dandy Designs paper. Sending a big honkin' thanks. And then the sequins here. This is Carissa's card, I believe. Yep, Carissa Alberts. This is the Friendly Gnomes. She colored these guys, all of them. Like all of that blends colored. She does a great job coloring. And the little squirrel boy on the inside. So it's one of these guys that goes like that. Queen Bee. This is from Sandra Hernandez. And oh, it's so pretty. It's just these little honeycombs here. And then she's got a little heart on the bee. She used the masks on here. So pretty. Speckled. You guys, that's the Stella splatter here, it looks like to me. So cool. Or it's embossing otherwise. It's got texture to it. It's like it's raised up. Yeah, that is so pretty, you guys. Look at that one more time. I think that's pretty. All right. Then we go into some sale-a-bration cards here. I don't know, but look at this cute card. That's like taking the farm and putting it on the card. The farm and the animals and putting it on the card. You guys, there's no stamping on here except for a sentiment. All of this is designer series paper. No name though. I can't tell you who made it. Thinking happy thoughts of you, but it's so cool. And then this one is Wendy Lee. Now those are those little word bubbles in that back. This here, that is from the Hues of Happiness. These are embossed stamps on black and then die cut. Sweet, love you, just a note. And then here's another little guy on the inside. So that's Wendy Lee. Now this is Wendy Lee. Now look at this, what she did, you guys. 2 different cards. These are both from Hues of Happiness. That's the one with the dots, and that's the one with the rectangles. They look so cool coming out the side of the left-hand edge like that. So cool. You guys, she fussy cut this. All of these flowers are the designer series paper, and she fussy cut them and then layered them on the edge. Courage is being really scared and doing it anyways. So this card I love a lot. You've got this. Partly because it's probably purple, right? I do find an embellishment right here that does not belong there. I'm wondering where that goes, but I love that Fresh Freesia with Evening Evergreen. 2 in colors that I will be super sad to see go. That's Wendy Lee. This is from Kathy Miller, and she put strips of designer paper on the side here, the cloud embossing folder, and you've got your little owl here, and then Hoot Hoot, you're so cute. And then a little strip on the inside. This one is from me. Ha ha ha. So, in case you're wondering, this is going to be a card buffet card. So I have an in-person only card buffet, and I didn't glue my inside in. And you know why? Because I need it as my sample card for class. So this is going to be so anybody who's local to me, I do an in-person card buffet sometime in April. So this is going to be one of the card buffet cards that we're going to have the opportunity to make in class. So, yay, I got to save this one aside to put that somewhere else. Okay. So if you guys were on the fence about the Easter, the Thanks a Bunch stamp set. So Thanks a Bunch is this carrot set, right? This one. That's it. It's free with a $50 purchase. And you've been seeing the trees. People have been using them as trees. Wendy Lee made this card. I thought it was awesome. You guys, she cut every one of these colors as a strip of cardstock. She cut strips of cardstock, and how straight she was to put them all on here, so precise. And then look at the I think this is the basic border die on the side. She stamped her carrots. Thanks a bunch. Now, I just want, like, this is the kind of card that makes me just want to go make this card. Like, I want to make it exactly like it is because I love it exactly how it is. So awesome. And the little baby carrots on the inside. So cute. Oh, I love this card. And, just think about anything long and skinny that you have here. So that delicate, that dainty delight, there's this paper in here that has, and you can't even see it from here, but it's the one with the circles, the ovals. There's a strip down the middle here. That's a long, skinny strip. I was just thinking that would be perfect down the middle. And then you could have all these different types of purples and greens of the cardstock along the edge. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, I have an idea. Oh, I just love the bows on the carrots too. So go Wendy Lee. You did a fabulous job. This one is from Lori Miller, and she had the cane weave embossing folder at the top, and then a tag. I think that's the seasonal labels dies, and then she just cut it at the bottom. No, that could be, I'm not quite sure. I feel like this is cut. Like this edging here is what's on the other side and it gets cut off. So I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. I don't want to say what it is if I'm wrong. Balmy blue at the top, and then she's got some of the essentials, natural like linen thread, not linen thread, but the baker's twine in the gray at the top. And then the happy birthday with the cake is so cool, and some gems on. And then is that where those come from? That was her other card that had those on it. I wonder if it's from that stamp set. All right, another framed florets or fitting florets card. This one is from Jay Shante. She's got the little die cuts along the edge here, and then the frame cut out with the little blue inside for a special person on a special day. So very pretty, a white crinkle bow. And then these are the milky dots in the blue. Okay, so we're winding down, you guys. I know it's a lot of cards. Your head is swimming as much as mine is, trying to remember everything that I'm talking about. That's my one, that's all 2 different swap groups that I'm in. Then I host a team swap party. So if you're on my team, the Be Happy Stampers, every new catalog, I host a team swap party. And so we just had, well, we didn't have it. It was the end of January, so not, about a month ago, I think. It was January 26th, maybe. So there'll be another one coming up in the summertime for the annual catalog, and then there'll be another one for the holiday catalog. And anybody on my team can participate. It has to be new catalog, products featured out of the new catalog. And nothing retired ever. So none of this stuff that I just showed you is retired. The customer swap is different. That can be whatever. It's kind of like no holds barred with that one. And you're in the wrestling rink and anything goes, right? These are like, it was all brand new products from the annual or from the mini catalog to try to get you guys ideas with the new products. So this is from Bonnie Lesbrance, and she used the Legendary Ride. I require my team to make slips like this too, you guys, just so I can talk to things, right? So it's Legendary Ride, Designer Series paper, and the bundle, metal plate embossing folder in the background. She embossed the white flames, and she used Memento ink at the top. She had the silver foil and the basic black to put the bike. Look at the headlight, you guys. She used the rhinestone as the headlight, and she made a Z-fold card. And it says, "Ride on, it's your birthday." And yeah, that's cool. So that's Bonnie's. This one is, I believe, it was Deirdre Kroll. So not everybody did the slip, you guys, but that is what I usually require. So Deirdre did Dandy Designs, Friendly Gnomes, and then used Freesia and Coastal Cabana, and some fresh Freesia ribbon. And then she just stamped them on there. So Deirdre fell down the stairs on Christmas morning, and she fractured something in her wrist or her elbow. And so she had to pick a card or design a card that didn't require coloring because she's like left-handed at the moment. So that was a good use of that. This is Carissa's card. Soft Succulent with Soft Suede. She used the Delicate Deserts bundle and dry brush paper. She added Pool Party ribbon in the back, and her flames here that she used, they were out of vellum, and she added a whole bunch of the sequins from the Country Bouquet suite of products. And then Succulent on the inside. This one is Deb Norman. She did a great job. She filled out the slip. And so Deb Norman, here's her slip, is Country Bouquet, Something Fancy tag, and Country Bouquet punch for the flowers. And then the designer paper was from the gingham as well as the Country Bouquet. She used Sweet Sorbet, Balmy Blue, Country Gingham DSP here. Petal Pink. Oh, back here. Okay, so you guys, it's a fun fold. Watch this. It's that guy where it opens like this, and it's got the flaps on it. So she's got Petal Pink in here as well. The ink she used was Mint Macaron, Balmy Blue, Sweet Sorbet, and Petal Pink. And she added some Sweet Sorbet Baker's Twine, Pastel Iridescent Gems, Winkastella. So very good. See, that's why I love the recipe cards, you guys. I can tell you exactly what's on here without having to guess. And so that one is Deb Norman's. This one is Anna Rebedu. And Anna Rebedu did the Sea Turtle stamp set on the ocean dies, and that's where these waves come from, are on the ocean. And then Painted Texture Embossing folder is this layering diorama die. That's embossed. Coastal Cabana, and then Vellum, Night of Navy, Basic White, Brush Strokes Designer Series paper, By the Bay DSP, and Sahara Sand were all used. Isn't that cool? Her inks were Night of Navy, Soft, so she did blending on the vellum. A Night of Navy, Soft Succulent, Mint Macaron, Pool Party, Crumb Cake, and Balmy Blue were all the ink colors that were used. This sea turtle is super cool. His back is glossy and shiny. So cool. Because she used the clear embossing powder. Stamping blends that she used were for coloring the vellum. She used the combo twine, the 3-pack, pastel gems, and Pool Party sheer ribbon back there, you guys. There's a lot of stuff that went into this one. So good job to Anna. This is from Penny Powell from the Sunshine State. You guys, this is Penny Powell's first swap card with me, and I think ever in general. I'm not sure if you're still watching, Penny, but I'm pretty sure you said this was your first card at all for swapping. And she did a great job. She did Playing in the Rain, or like the Rain and Shine Suite. She cut out the little critters from the designer series paper. She cut out all these little kites and then glued that, pieced that together. She put the little bridge and added the little loose flowers of like the little gal is sitting on the stump. She embossed this background piece with the Rain or Shine, or the Raindrops embossing folder, and she added color to them to make them stand out. She put clouds, and she sponged the edges with Balmy Blue. You guys, look at the inside. She even cut the turtle out and put the flowers. So Flirty Flamingo, Old Olive, Balmy Blue are the color combinations. Early Espresso for this one, but I think Penny did a great job for her first swap. Look at that, so cute and bright and cheerful. This one is from me. All right, I did it. So when I do the team swapping, I also participate. So I did the Regency Park suite of products, did the cane weave, brought in some milky dots, the frame folder in the big one, and then the hexagon tag kind of looking thing. And I've got some flowers on the inside, and it opens like that. So there's mine. And this one is from Anna Rebedu as well. So we had like a regular catalog, like mini, and then we have sale-a-bration coming up. So I'm pretty sure, it's not all of these are, so let's just see here. So this one I know is sale-a-bration because this is Anna's. Oh, I love this one too, you guys. This is going to be, the next time we have sale-a-bration, I'm going to do this one because I love to do full sheets, like half sheets of the paper for sale-a-bration because it's free paper, right? So like, look at this. So she used, on one side it's got the stars, and then on the other side it's got that, and it all folds down. It's so cool. I love it. And she's got the owls. She colored them so nicely. And it's adorable owls. She added the baker's twine on not the baker's twine, the 3 twine combo pack. Dandy Designs Designer Series paper, Calypso Coral, Mango Melody. Memento Black got used. Mango Melody, Calypso Coral, Pumpkin Pie for, I think, the blends to color. She added Stella, Pastel Gems. Oh, Seasonal Labels dies. That's this one. Okay, so that's the Seasonal Labels dies. There was the last one, that's what I was thinking it was, and I don't think it is. This isn't Seasonal Labels dies. This is Designer Tags dies. This guy right here is from Designer Tags. That is, okay, I think I'm right then. Seasonal Labels Dies is this one. And there was a card, you guys, back here that I couldn't figure out the edging, and then it was Lori Miller's card. This one. I'm pretty sure that's Seasonal Labels because that kind of reminds me of that. So that's what was in my head. Seasonal Labels Dies for that. So that's Seasonal Labels. That is Designer Tags. Perfect. Awesome. Good. That's Anna's card. This one is from Maria. No, Mary Lemke. Mary Lemke. Okay. Mary Lemke did this one, and she used the gingham Designer Series paper. This little sprig of leaf here is from the Lightning Bug set, the Lighting the Way set. Adorable owls. And this hexagon is from the Something Fancy. She cut a circle out and embossed it. She's got some soft seafoam and crushed curry ribbon on here. And on the inside, she's got the balloon coming up. So good job, Mary. And then this one is Deb Norman, right? Deb, is this yours? Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm like, I remembered you doing a card like the other one. And that's exactly it. So you do the deckled rectangle around the edge and then 2 deckled rectangles, one with the mat. She used the open weave ribbon here with the baker's twine and Starry Night, a little brushed brass butterfly. And let's see what else. Beautiful Shapes Dies is for this right here. Starry Sky, Rich Raspberry, Dainty Flower Designer Paper, Basic White. On the inside, she's got a strip of Designer Series paper. And Beautifully Happy is for the stamp set that she used. So, all right, Deb, very cool. Very pretty. You guys, I love that oval floral pattern. This one is, okay, so I participated in a fitting floret swap. And Jeanette Swain sent hers a little late, but they came. So that was awesome. So I don't think I've ever shared these. And so that's why they made it into this box. So this is fitting florets. And then this arm opens this way. Then there's a circle oval there. And then it flips up like that. So cool. So that was Jeanette Swain for fitting florets, framed florets. And then she had, this is, I think, another one. She did 2. And there's something about mint and blushing bride that really go good together. So that one's from Jeanette Swain as well. Thank you with all my heart. And then this last one here, Sarah Simon. Thank you so much for all your efforts in organizing the very best swaps. You're the best. So that's from Sarah Simon, and she included that in with her swap. So I got an extra card using the Regency Park products. So Sarah participated in a bunch of different swaps that we had going on. And so you guys saw Sarah Simon had a lot of them. So so she said a thank you. I love it. So she put that flower on the little stem for Regency Park. So very cool. Okay. So, did you guys find any cards that you would like to case? That's what I'm curious. Do you have anything that your heart desires to want to make right away? Because I feel like that carrot was the one that made me want to go upstairs and stamp like right now. I'm going to put this with Regency Park, and then these go with fitting florets right here. Oh, Legendary Ride. Where did you go at the end? I bet right there. Okay, so I heard Tyler came home probably 45 minutes ago, you guys, so he's probably like, where is this girl? Lots of beautiful cards. You really said that correctly, Julie. You guys, when I end this, you can go back at any point in the video and fast forward or stop and take screenshots again, take notes. Again, if you're in the VIP group, my ultimate goal is to get each one of those cards that Kelly photographed and put them into an album called Spring Mini Catalog. It's gonna be Spring Mini and then sale-a-bration Catalog 2023 is what I'll call it. And so that was a lot of, I didn't even look at all those cards until right now too. You guys, I've seen some of them, they were out during the Winter Creative Escape, but I didn't go take the time to look at them all like very close like that. So it was a lot of fun to see them myself. So I'm excited because my goal now is I have 3 boards over here. These 3 boards are going to get emptied out because they have annual catalog cards on them. That's coming out, and these are all going to go up, and that's what I'm planning to have up for the next 2 months probably. Hi, Sandy Zdoon. She likes the bike set. Yeah. All right, you guys. So I got ideas for layouts for mystery card night, you guys. I got ideas for fun folds. I got ideas for the next sale-a-bration catalog launch party in like a year. So Jeannie Parker wants to case the carrot card too. Oh, I know. I'm gonna case it using that strip of designer series paper from the Dainty Delight. That's what I'm excited for. So, okay. We got the showcases done, you guys. So now you've got them done. I don't have another showcase planned until after we get products or like cards in from the annual catalog, which will be coming live in May. So I'll have swaps starting in May. So there'll be another showcase then. But I will be doing the little ad hoc ones from my customer swap. Like, so February's customer swap is due on the 25th. So there's usually 10 cards. I'll throw that in somewhere. And then I do have a showcase video that I'm going to do with you guys for what's coming up in March. That'll happen in the next 72 hours by Monday. And then I also have the kit that is sitting over here to do yet, also by Monday. Those are my 2 lives that I want to do with you. Kelly will be, as far as we know it, live doing the paper pumpkin on Monday night. We're supposed to have a horrendous snowstorm or more snow coming on Monday. My mom said, my mom is like the weather lady. She must know stuff. I don't know how she knows it, but she watches the weather, right? And she knows which ones to watch that are right. She said we're supposed to have some pretty crappy weather on Monday. So if for some reason Kelly can't make it in to do the paper pumpkin, you guys might get me on Monday night. So yeah, that's not cool. I don't know. I'm good. I'll do it either way. But I haven't mentally prepared for it if I have to do it. That's why I made the face, because I'm like, I actually wasn't like, it's not on my radar to do it. So that's why the face. I'm okay doing it. If I have to do it, I'm good. But Kelly loves to do the paper pumpkins with you guys. So I don't ever like second guess that she's going to do them. But then on Thursday next week, you guys, we have Queen Bee ink, paper, scissors. And I had a couple of them go out today. I still have, I don't know, somewhere around 12 of them. So I'm hopeful that over the next week or so, yet people are still interested in them, because we did kit up and we have a bunch left over. And I think once you see the cards, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is cool. So I'm still hopeful that those will move out sooner rather than later. So, all right, you guys. Well, that's a little bit of a forecast of what's coming around the bend with you, or down the pipeline. I've got class in the morning. I think I have 13 people for the sale-a-bration Hoorah Rah class in the morning. And then I have my new niece, so it's my sister-in-law and my brother are having a baby. So I will have a new niece, and the baby shower is for her tomorrow. So I have a baby shower in the afternoon. So that's my plans for tomorrow. So, all right, you guys. Lots of sunshine, love, and hugs to you. You guys enjoy the rest of your Friday night. I love you long time. I'm going to count to 5, and then I will end it, just in case it ends early. I am signing out. 1, 2, 3,